A great example of that is Elon Musk. Isn't it just unbelievable that, from payments to electric cars to space exploration, he just, or even Jeff Bezos for that matter, it's just unbelievable that.
And we go live the next gen talent. And here I have two questions. One question is, how do you define next gen talent? And second is that a lot of people have been caught in the digital age in the middle of their career, right? There are people who are just starting their career at 25-year-old Nitin or a 25-year-old Sid. But at the same time, there are people who are 35, 40 years of age and caught in the middle of this big change that has been accelerated by COVID. How do you suggest that they become or evolve as the next gen talent? I'm sure you are constantly involved in upskilling and the reskilling of the people. But what are your thoughts on these two questions? What is next gen talent, and second is what advice do you have for somebody who's caught in the middle of the wave?
See, next gen talent to me is not necessarily or only young talent.
Okay.
Yeah, next gen talent to me is talent, which demonstrate the set of attributes and competencies required to succeed in the digital age. Yeah, and what are those attributes? It is what we already talked about: the entrepreneurial leadership, risk taking, audacity. I would even go further and say being a maverick. Yeah, so somebody I'm very inspired by, Steve Jobs, and this, being a maverick. Yeah, great problem solving. Yeah, and we can maybe talk more about it subsequently. I think, given the complexity in the digital age, it is not about specific knowledge or expertise. It is your ability to grasp any situation and then work through that. So your core problem solving skills are neglected. Yeah. So these are some of the fundamental skills required to succeed in the digital age. And that is what I mean by next gen talent, which demonstrate this. Now, if you're already mid-career, if you're already, quote unquote successful, it does bring a challenge, as we talked earlier, because success is like this burden. Yeah, because with that there is a conditioning that happens. There are some mental models that get built. Now you're starting off in your career, you don't have that layering. So in a sense, it's easier for you to adapt. Yeah, so I do think young professionals have a head start in the digital age, and they should go for it. They should go for it and seize this carpe diem, seize the moment. Yeah, for the young professionals. But for mid-tenure professionals, it's not game over by any stretch of imagination. That's why I keep on saying we're in early stages of the digital age. It's still day one lunch of the test series. Okay, so there is a long way to go. Now, the greatest skill, the greatest thing that mid-career professionals need is learnability. Is the learning orientation, is to drop this thing that, oh, I know a lot. Yeah. And I think it also gets down to this thing about humility, that not taking yourself too seriously, recognizing that it's a vast world. We are a speck in that ocean, and there is so much to discover. Yeah, and it's infinite. What you need to learn, and build that curiosity, build the curiosity to learn, and to build the skill of deliberate learning. It's not just learning. Learning has to be a deliberate process where you focus on a topic. You are able to get to the real key points in that subject, and you master them. And I think a great example of that is Elon Musk. Isn't it just unbelievable that, from payments to electric cars to space exploration, or even Jeff Bezos for that matter, it's just unbelievable that, how they're able to take completely disparate topics and then master that. It's deliberate learning. It's not general knowledge. It's not general knowledge. It is a very deliberate and focused and deep learning process. That, I think, curiosity and humility are the key mindsets. But deliberate learning, I think, is the most important skill. That is what I would ask mid-career professionals, or for that matter, every professional to really focus on.